tonight. Our isolated player of the game is one that Malvern tremendously depends on to play both sides of the ball, both at receiver, being our big play receiver, and playing some safety and some corner for us tonight. Our isolated player of the game is going to be junior number 24, Dyelon Caradine.
You know, Dyelon has really turned into one of the best cover corners in the conference, in my opinion. I mean, we kind of saw that last year.
Yeah.
He really grew into that role last year. It seems like this year he has really developed into one of the better wide receivers in the conference as well. But where I think we're going to see the biggest impact today, it may be on the defensive side of the ball. They are returning senior wide receiver Felix Mendiola. Last year, he was the one guy that really hurt us. 10 receptions, 160 yards, and a touchdown. So I anticipate Dyelon Caradine maybe mirroring him a little bit and matching up with him tonight and making sure that we can contain Mendiola, because they are a running football team more than they have been in the past. They're going to run the football with the quarterback more than they throw it. But that said, he is a really good talent on the outside. We want to make sure we cover him up. And I just have a feeling that's going to be Dyelon's assignment tonight.
Yeah, and on the other side of the ball with Dyelon, you've got him, and there's a chemistry that we've seen it develop between him and Sid. It's kind of like because when 14 went out with the bad hand, Ethan Martin couldn't catch, so it threw a little bit more emphasis on Dyelon. But now, last week, he got that cast off, and Emar will be out there running routes and playing defense, which is going to help us. I mean, because last week, or a couple of weeks ago, I mean, he had 2 interceptions that one of you all said, if take the cast off, and he'd have caught both of them, or give him a couple fingers, it was that close. And he's that good a defender, and he brings a lot to the same. Him and Caradine, just, I mean.
Yeah, and speaking of a Martin, Carter and Said kind of developed the chemistry 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, Said unfortunately missed all of the season last year, but he and Dyelon have kind of started to
there's a
dial it in, I guess, to use it in.
Dyelon.
But yeah, he's also the leading receiver for us, over 600 yards. He leads us in receptions, so he's kind of been the guy that when we need to hit some. We've used Jalen a lot too. Now Jalen has become a real weapon out of the backfield as a receiver as well. But Dyelon has been the big playmaker wide receiver for us this year.
Malvern won the toss, elected to receive. They're going to be going from right to left. On your tablet, television, computer, radio dial, whatever you're choosing to be bringing us in on tonight. Deep to receive for the Leopards. Number 13, Dante Cagle. Number 2, Jalen Dupree. And I believe that's number 16, Jared Barber. Nashville has it teed up. It's showtime. Kick is away. Going to be fielded at the 10-yard line by Cagle. Up the right sideline. Up over the 20, 25. Now cuts it up. Going to be brought down right around the 35-yard line. Leopards will take over from there.
Cagle had a hole there, I tell you what, that closed on him real quick, but just showed that speed, and Leopards start on the 35. Excellent field position.
And we talked a little bit about Nashville's athleticism. That's something that we're probably going to see a lot because we've got an offensive line that's really good. We're going to see holes open up, and then they're going to close quickly because that's what happens when you have athletes on the other side of the ball. Now, it means you're going to get 4 or 5 yards. If there's a hole, Jalen's going to make some yards. But do expect them to kind of close the gap, and we may not see those big consecutive chunk plays we normally see out of Dupree.
Twins left for the Leopards. Give his Dupree up the middle. Got a little bit of a hole.
Well, we got a big chunk play right there.
Be gone. He's over the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Wow. Touchdown, Jalen Dupree.
To be fair, I did say we would not see consecutive chunk plays, and that was one.
I'll give you your due, Ben. We'll give you your due.
Ben and I were talking on the way down here, and I told him, I said, I'm going to pay a lot of attention to both the center, our guards, and whatever, and that left side just opened up a hole out there. Then they had somebody down there on the looked like come from the backside and sealed off a linebacker. And boy, I mean, he had a hole and he was gone.
Do have a slight conversation going on with the officials. Looks like
probably. I'm guessing.
Blocking the back.
What?
Blocking the back on Nashville. Okay. Or hit from behind. I did see one of our linemen go tumbling from behind the play.
Start rolling like a forward roll.
They called a hold against Nashville, too.
Well, they pointed in our direction, but
Touchdown is good.
I think there was some
That's all that
confusion.
matters.
Yeah, that's kind of scary when you're at Nashville and the flag hits the ground after you made a 70-yard run for a touchdown or 65.
Ozzie Martinez on to attempt the point after. Kick is away. It is good. 11:44 left here in the first quarter in Nashville. Leopards lead this one 7-0. We'll be back after this.
I love a truck that can get me where I need to go here in Arkansas. And let me tell you what, nothing beats a Ford when it comes to dirt roads and muddy trails. I mean, look at this thing. Hey, come and see what all we've got at Smart Ford. And don't miss out on another giveaway we got coming up this month. Sign up on our Facebook page. Make the smart drive to Smart Ford in Malvern today. Hey, be sure and tell them the Wow Man sent you.
Welcome you back here to Nashville, Arkansas. Leopards take the opening handoff. First play of the game decides the kickoff. 65 yards to the house, untouched. Jalen Dupree. Ozzie Martinez added the point after. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. So Angel Perez is teeing the ball up on the 50 for the Leopards, dead middle of the Nashville Scrapper Star.
We kind of effective. This probably won't be a place kick. We'll probably try to lay his foot into it and get it back there, maybe 15-yard line or deeper.
I see that star, and I'm reminded of Terrell Owens. Like if Angel just would have stopped and just kind of give the hands-out motion there.
See what he does.
Perez's kick going to be skied right at the 20 and going to take a sideways bounce out of bounds. Lucky break for Nashville.
Did not take advantage of the
I tell you what,
position there. So when you kick from the 50, do they still bring it out to the?
Yes.
That one I don't know.
I think it wouldn't matter there.
I was watching Dante Cagle coming down, flying down this sideline here. He wasn't but about 4 or 5 yards of catching that ball before it went out of bounds.
No, they moved it to the 25.
There you go. I stand corrected. Literally standing, I promise. Twins right, split left. Up back on the left side. Looks like back is to the left of Perrin. 1st and 10 from the 25. Jet sweep give to the receiver up the field. He's got room to run. One man to beat, and he does. Diving tackle going to be made there by Angel Perez. Touchdown saving tackle.
That's another thing we were talking about. That's just Nashville speed out on that corner. He got around us and had a hole and took off.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to watch their offensive linemen. They will pull guards and tackles. They'll pull 2 guys on any given play. And they get there in a hurry. They do have some athletic linemen.
Twins to each side. Throws it out to the back. Off the right side now cutting up. Going to pick up maybe 3 or 4 on the game, but Romir Bennett going to drag him backwards and toss him down. That was Trey Hopkins on the reception.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give it closer to 4.
Nashville runs more like a real hurry-up. You know, they line up and they run plays in pretty quick fashion.
Twins to each side, 2nd and 6. Here's the give to Hopkins off the right side. Now cuts it up. He's got some room. Going to be dropped right around the 20-yard line. Will be enough for a first down for the Scrappers.
Well, Hopkins does a really good job, and remember him from last year. He does a good job of finding the hole, hitting the hole, and getting through it.
Yeah, and he's their leading rusher this year. And then Sloan Perrin, the quarterback, will also take off with it from time to time as well. He's their 2nd leading rusher.
Perrin takes the snap. Fakes the run, now going to throw out to Hopkins. Off the left side, getting out to the sideline, going to be brought down around the 13-yard line. Pickup of about 5 or 6 on first down.
You know, we talked a lot about Ashdown speed, but I'm telling you what, Nashville's showing me more speed right now than I've seen in a while.
They look a lot faster than Ashdown. This looks like, outside of Hernando, this looks like the fastest team we've played this year.
Twins to each side, 2nd and call it 3. Brings a man in motion. Fakes the give to Hopkins. Option look out to Mendola. He's got some room up over the 5, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Nashville.
Well, Nashville answered him. It took them a little longer to answer than us, but we're 10 minutes and 7 seconds into the left of the first quarter, and we're 7-6, and Nashville going to go for the PAT and probably tie this thing up quick.
Very well could happen. Said Aguilar to attempt the point after. Obed Aguilar, offensive lineman / kicker. Kick is away. And it is good. So as Ron said, we have a tie ball game 7-7 with just over 10 minutes left here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Nashville, Arkansas. Nashville takes the ball right down the field. Evens up the score 7-7 off the option look to Menendola. Abed Aguilar has the ball teed up for the Scrappers. Dante Cagle, Dupree, and Jared Barber back deep to receive for the Leopards. Kick angled toward the right, going to be fielded. Well, going to let it bounce. Now fielded at the 1 yard line. Up over the 10, 15, 20,
Here it
25. Tries to make a man miss. Shoestring tackle. They're going to bring him down just short of the 35 was Dante Cagle.
That's like a 34-yard return because, I mean, he picked it up right at the 1 yard line. Cagle turned the afterburners on and really, really made a great return out of something that could have been disastrous.
Yeah, they think he was planning for that ball to bounce into the end zone, and it just kind of like a little sand wedge backed up a little bit, and he had to reverse course real quick. Nice thinking on the run there by Cagle. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Leopard's going to come to the line, twins right. Janelle the up back on the right. Going to have Dupree in front of Simmons. Snap directly to Dupree, looking to run up the middle. Going to pick up round 2 there on 1st down. Get to the 37.
Nashville is a team that is accustomed to scoring points. They dropped 74 on Hope earlier this year. I mean, they've dropped some big numbers. This is a team that can absolutely score points. So if you're the Leopards, you don't want to leave possessions empty.
Here's the snap, fake the give to Dupree. Simmons looking to run off the right side. Getting wide, now getting upfield, up over the 40 and run out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. Looks like near the 40, 41-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a big 3rd down here, but a big 3rd and 4.5, 5 yards. And Simmons got out there, but the left end, number 1 out there, number 1 and 3 for the Scrappers had strung it out to the point that he couldn't turn upfield and had to get what he could take.
You just kind of feel like Malvern's going to make most of their bones inside. This is a very fast team that can run sideline to sideline, and they don't have a lot of meat on the interior.
No,
where
they
that is a place where Malvern does have an advantage is in that interior line. I do anticipate us to get a lot of yards rushing up the middle.
3rd and 5. Fake the give to Dupree. Simmons looking to run up the middle. He's not going to pick enough for the 1st down here, and it looks like he's only going to get 1 or 2. Bring up a decision for the Leopards.
Yeah, the Scrappers had that one pretty well figured out and waiting on that one. And like you said, brings up a long 4th and
it's going to say 3.
yeah, it's going to say 3, I guess at least.
It's a long 3.
It's going to force Leopards into punting situation with they got, 1 single back.
I believe that's Hopkins back to receive for the Scrappers. Simmons back to punt for the Leopards. Good snap. Punt is away. Lands around the 30. Going to take a Malvern bounce up to the 23. Going to be picked up there by Hopkins. That looked like a block in the back.
Yeah,
there's the flag.
They got it.
So that will back the Scrappers up.
One of the guys that turned him in, I'm walking off with big old Vinny was down there and got down there pretty quick for a big man.
Well, that's one of the reasons that you get a lot of big-time college offers. It's not just enough to be big. It's not just enough to be strong, but at the next level, you're anticipated to move around a little bit.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pull. You're going to have to be going up against Division I defensive ends and defensive tackles, and those guys are very athletic.
Yeah.
So if you can't move, you're not going to be getting offers from SEC schools like Vinny's been getting. So you can anticipate. If you see an offensive lineman with a offer from any school in the SEC, they're a good athlete in addition to being a big kid.
Well, we'll see what kind of adjustments the Leopard defense have made after that first series against the Scrappers, where the Scrappers took it down and scored.
1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Twins right, split left. Bring a man in motion. Give is to him. Jet sweep action off the left side. He's got a lot of room to run. Going to be brought down by Tyler Golden, but it is going to be enough for a Nashville first down. Started that series the exact same way they started the previous.
Yeah.
And what's interesting, I mean, they're bringing a guard and they're pulling a guard and a tackle opposite of the direction that they're running the football. So when you see linemen moving one way, you anticipate the ball going that way, and they're getting some guys off kilter a little bit.
Give is to Hopkins up the middle. He's going to fall forward for a big chunk of yards. Right now, that Scrapper offensive line is getting a big push on that Leopard defensive line.
And you'll actually, not to step on Angel's toes, but he'll talk about in the coaches show him reading the tackle. So, you know, if you see tackle move one way but then the ball goes the other, you're going to be out of position. So that may be something that they may have to change his cue.
Fakes the give. Will be Perrin up the middle.
Yeah,
not a lot of room there. He's going to get to about the 40, and that's it. Well, they're going to go, it looks like give him the 41, bring up about a 3rd and long 2, 3rd and 3 situation.
Yeah, here's a situation, a good opportunity for the Leopards to step up and get a stop here and slow old Mo down out of those dark tops and orange pants.
Twins on each side. Here's the snap. Perrin looking to throw out to Hopkins. He's going to have enough room for the first down. Makes a man miss. Going to be brought down just short of the 50. Wow, he's going to give him the 50. Okay. They just like those solid lines.
Makes it a lot easier for the chain crew.
Yeah, he wasn't on the 50, I can tell you that. Nevertheless, 1st and 10 from the 50. Twins to each side. Hopkins going to be to the right of Perrin. The snap. Perrin looking to throw. Now steps up in the pocket, may take off. Nothing there. May pick up one or just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Perrin did a really good job and shown he's played a lot of football being there by not getting sacked about 8-9 yards in the back there when we were closing in on him.
Yeah,
Very athletic kid.
And a good job by our interior defensive lineman to get some pressure and force him to make a decision and try to get upfield. You don't. When you've got some talented guys, you don't want to let that quarterback sit back and get comfortable for sure.
Trips right, split left. Bring Menendola in motion. Hand is to him off the left side. He's got a lot of room. Makes a one-man miss. Caradine going to push him out of bounds, but he's going to be down to around the 22-yard line.
I tell you what, Nashville found something they like on their left side and on our right side that they've gone to continually, and they've had success over there, guys.
Yeah, they've been really running with the motion man, but if your key is the interior lineman, they're running and blocking the opposite direction of the ball.
Give is to Hopkins. He's going to pick up around probably about 7 yards there on first down.
So you almost have to untrain yourself.
Yeah.
You know, if you go with the guard, like if you see the guard pulling, you anticipate the ball going to that direction.
Twins left, split right. Up back off the left side, Hopkins to the right of Perrin. 2nd and 3. Give is to Hopkins off the left side looking to get wide. Nothing there. He's going to be dropped for a loss by Angel Perez.
Yeah.
And that was a much, much needed tackle for loss.
Turns a 2nd and 3 into about a 3rd and 7.
You would anticipate this being 4-down territory for Nashville, so they could run the football.
Would not shock me. They hadn't put it in the air yet.
They've tried, but we did get enough pressure to force the quarterback to try to run it.
Twins left, split right. Perrin drops, looking to throw. Looking for
wide
the end
open.
zone. Got a man, but it's overthrown. Did have a guy, as Ron said, wide open, but thankfully overthrown and harmlessly incomplete.
Yeah, that was Trey Hopkins, number 2. They'd split him out there, and of course he's a wideout. Senior wideout, and he looked like me, Ben. He just ran a fly route, and we didn't pick him up, or didn't pick him up in time.
Yeah, we were clearly running cover 2. You could see the safety get over. He was a little late. A little fortunate that put too much air under the ball.
Twins right, split left, 4th and 7. Perrin takes the snap, rolling, reverse look. Leonard Leach had a chance, not able to get him. Menendola is going to, actually it's going to be a hold. Going to be a hold on Ethan Martin, so it's going to wipe out the touchdown. and should be replaying 4th down, I think, depending on where they mark the hold at.
That'll be a spot foul, so that's going to be the real question is where was the hold? It looks like they're going to say the hold was at the 10.
Well, I don't know. The flag's all the way down at like the 2-yard line.
Oh, well, that would make it about 4th and 1. But you have this official kind of marked at the.
It is holding. Going to mark the football, looks like.
Yeah,
in between the 13 and 12.
So yeah, it's going to be 4th and real short.
4th and inches, looks like 4th and about a foot.
Twins right, split left, up
You're
back
liable
off
to
the
see
left side. Pistol
sellout
formation.
defense right here.
Man in motion. Fake the give to him. Hopkins up the middle, and he's got room. He's going to pick up the first down up over the 10, down around the 8, 7-yard line, 1st and goal, Nashville.
Looked like we kind of had him stalled right there for a minute. Then Hopkins just jumped to his right and broke a tackle and got plenty for the 1st and 10. We're facing them with a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Defense did a good job of that initial surge to control the line of scrimmage, but Hopkins was able to sidestep, find a seam, and squirt through for a 1st down.
Trips left, split right for Nashville. As Ron said, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. The rare slowdown here. Get what they want. Hopkins going to line up to the left of Perrin. Here's the snap, fake the give to Hopkins. Will be Perrin on the run. And he is going to score. Touchdown, Nashville.
Well, guys, it's going to be look like it's going to be not going to be a long night. It's going to be an interesting night. Well, Nashville's had the ball twice, 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns, and we've had it twice with 1 touchdown. So we need to catch up, answer, and get back in this thing. We're not out of it, but we need to answer back.
Obed Aguilar on to attempt the extra point for the Scrappers. Good snap, good hold. Kick is low.
I think he missed it right.
Good. So 4:08 left here in the 1st quarter. Scrappers take the lead, 13-7. We'll be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back here to Nashville. Obed Aguilar tees the ball up for the Scrappers. Back deep to receive will be Barber, Dupree, and Cagle for the Leopards. Trailing in this one 13-7, 4:08 left here in the 1st quarter. If you like offense, this is the game for you. Aguilar's kick angled toward the left, going to be fielded by, dropped, but now fielded by Dupree around the 6-yard line up over the 10. Trying to spin and going to fall down around the 15, and there's a flag back that we're going to be backed up deep, I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, when you got a back there doing the 360, trying to find a hole and moving back and forth, and a flag comes in, normally that's not a good thing for the offensive team.
If you got to go 85, 92 is not that much further.
That's true. That's true.
So that's one way to look at it. Well, I guess it'll be 5-yard. I would imagine it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So they'll back it out to the 10. No, I'm just going to be the 8.
So I'd say 7.5, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
No math major.
92.5 yards to go.
Well, that's not half the distance to the goal.
No?
I'm not the best at math, but that's not half the distance. Anyway, give to Dupree. Bounces it out to the outside. Got a little bit of room. Going to get up over the 10, run out of bounds around the 13-yard line.
That'll open the playbook just a little bit more to make that crack in that playbook just a little bit wider, won't it, Ben?
Yeah, it will, and you just got to get you got to figure out where the weak link in the chain is, and once you find it, you just pound it. So going to be a little bit of filling out for the Leopards for a few plays, and once they figure it out, I have a feeling they're going to start racking up some yards.
Second, we'll call it maybe 4. Here's the snap. Pitch out to Dante Cagle. He's going to cut it up. We have a flag as he gets over the 20 down to the 21-yard line. Looks like it's going to probably go against the Leopards if I had to guess.
Yeah, I think we got a hold out on the outside out there.
Those flags were thrown almost immediately.
Yeah. As we wait the call here, up there it is holding. It is holding against the Leopards.
Decline. Face mask. All right. We had 2 different penalties against Malvern there.
Evidently, he held him with his in the face mask.
Well, could be. Could have been a completely different instance. Who knows? Anyway, that's going to back the Leopards all the way back up to the 5-yard line.
Big difference between 2nd and 3 and 2nd and 11, that's for sure.
Yeah, particularly when you're in the shadows of your own goal line.
2nd and 11. Give to Dupree up the middle. Makes the first man miss, looking to get to the outside, unable to do so. Going to fall forward up over the 11-yard line. Going to make it at least 3rd and manageable here.
Yeah, that's a really nice run by Jalen there. He was hit twice, bounced out to his right, and cut back to the left a little bit and picked up about 6 yards out of nothing.
This is where a guy like Cedric Simmons is very valuable because if they want to try to rush him, he can hurt you running the football, but he's also a dynamic passer, completing about 70% of his passes. I feel like if we can complete a pass right here, we'd get a first down.
Simmons looking to throw, has got Cagle bobbled but complete. And now he's going to be drugged down right around the 41, 42-yard line, but it will be enough for the first down Leopards.
And there was a little bit of that accuracy. That ball came out very, very quickly in a relatively small window because they had some linebackers drop back into coverage, threw it right on the numbers. Had a little zip on there. Cagle kind of bobbled it a little bit, kept his concentration. Very fortunate to get out of our own end zone.
1st and 10, give to Dupree up the middle. Lowers the shoulder, falls forward up over the 45 to the 46.
Scrappers are really selling out against the run. Even doing so, we pick up 4 yards.
Well, that's what we were talking about. That Coach Plumlee and I were talking about. You see so much of it with Jalen's average, and he picks up 4 or 5 yards. Like, well, wait a minute, but then you've got 2nd, 6 instead of.
It is 2nd and 6. Fakes the give. Simmons looking to throw. Airs it out, looking for Caradine. Going to make the catch. Has to go to the ground to do so, but will be enough for the first down to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he actually had two of them. Go ahead, man.
He's probably going to wish he put a little more air under that because that could have been possibly a touchdown if he leads him. But we're just glad to pick up the first down. And you wonder if they're going to continue to sell out against the run, if they're going to just say, well, we're just going to put it on Ced's back for a little bit here and just let Ced kind of take over the game because if you're going to put 8 in the box and not defend against the pass, Ced can eat you up for sure.
And both of those receivers were open too.
1st and 10. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to run off the left side. Going to be run out of bounds. Looks like maybe around the 28-yard line.
That's one of those things that Coach Plumley talks about too. You got to keep them guessing. You got to keep guessing, that defense guessing on what are you doing when you come up there. What play are you going to do, and we need to continue doing that.
You got one-on-one coverage on the outside with Caradine. Be interesting if we throw the fade here.
2nd and 7, looking for Caradine out there, goes up, makes the catch. Going to be near the line to gain as he's pushed out 22-yard line maybe. Well, actually, I said that. The chain crew just turns and runs and leaves. So once they stretch it back out, it's pretty obvious that it wasn't near the line to gain, but
pretty close.
Pretty close. Yeah, 3rd and less than a foot looks like.
Boy, you got 3rd and less than 2 yards. You just feel like this is a Dupree written all over it.
Yeah.
It is 3rd and 1 from the 22-yard line. Leopards come to the line, twins right, split left. Simmons is the one that's split out. 2 up backs for Dupree. Dupree takes the snap looking to run up the middle. He's going to be up over the 20, down to around the 17-yard line, first down Malvern.
And that's pretty good because you're basically telegraphing what you're going to do.
We have
our quarterback is split out wide. We're direct snapping it to Dupree. We got a yard to go. You know what's coming. Are you man enough to stop it?
Same formation. 1st and 10 from the 17. Dupree this time off the left side. Got some room, going to lower the shoulder and just plows over it, guys. He's going to get down near the 5-yard line. What a physical run by Dupree.
That was physical. I tell you what, he came up behind Vinny, and then big old number 5 was out there blocking for him.
Well, and that's one of the reasons that we're so successful late in the game, because defensive players, as they get tired, they do not like to get hit like that.
No.
And Dupree will lower the boom, no doubt about it. And, what is the phrase is, fatigue will make cowards of us all, right?
Yeah.
And so when you're tired, you don't want to see Dupree running downhill, lowering that shoulder at you.
Nashville having to have a player come off the field. Gives Malvern time to think about exactly what they want to do.
If they changed their offensive set, they switched Caradine from the right to the left, flanked out.
Man split to each side, up back on each side. Dupree to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to run. Off the left side now, cuts it up, and he will score. Touchdown, Malvern.
Well, that's the answer we needed, guys. I sound like the answer man, but we've got to, every time they do something, we've got to answer. But we got to get ahead of them, make them start answering us instead of us answering them, Ben.
It is, and what I like about it is that long progressive drive, it gave our defensive coaches a chance to sit down with our guys and talk about what they're seeing.
Yeah.
Because Nashville, let's not beat around the bush. Nashville's had some success offensively.
Kick is away, and it is no good. So 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Score knotted at 13. We'll be back after this.
Orange Outdoor is ready to serve your outdoor needs at both their Hot Springs and Malvern locations. Orange carries the #1 tractor brand in the world, Mahindra, as well as tractors by Coyote, John Deere, Kubota, LT, and Massey Ferguson. For your residential lawn needs, Orange carries zero-turn mowers by Hustler and Spartan. Horn also carries a full line of outdoor power tools. For all of your outdoor needs, visit Horns at 3505 North Highway 171 in Malvern or at 3034 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Welcome you back here to Nashville, Arkansas. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tie ball game, score here 13-13. A couple of missed extra points. 1 punt and a whole lot of offense so far. Angel Perez has the ball teed up for the Leopards. Hopkins back deep to receive for the Scrappers. Kick is away. Sky high. Going to land at the... Oh, it's going to be bobbled. Ball's on the ground. I think he's going to be able to come up with it.
Yeah. 9 just kept falling forward, and luckily the ball kept falling forward in front of him, and he was able to bring it in.
I bet you his special teams coach is going to get right in his face and say, have you ever heard of a fair catch?
Yeah. And the dangerous part was actually as his blockers were going back to block, and they could have very well easily run into each other because they were passing each other as he was running up to catch the ball. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, it'd be interesting to see if that prolonged drive gave the defense an opportunity to sit down and talk about what they were seeing, and because Nashville's going to go back to what they were doing until we show that we can stop it.
Yeah, we're going to do this till you stop it.
Twins left, split right, back to each side of Perrin. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Bring a man in motion from left to right. Fakes the give to Hopkins. Perrin looking to throw downfield. Got a man. It is bobbled and incomplete.
Yeah. That was a drop pass, guys.
It was, but, the one thing I'll say is that the way we were playing defense right there is it forced that wide receiver up next to that sideline, and so there's a lot to think about. I got to get a foot in. I got to get control of the ball. I am going to get hit, because that is all those things are kind of going, and it's tough because he really had to tightrope that sideline. That would have been a tough catch.
Same formation here for the Scrappers. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Give is to Hopkins off the left side. Now
there's
cuts
a hold
it up
out
over
there.
45. Going to fall down over the 50 down to the 49-yard line.
Boy,
right
I tell you what,
line to gain.
10 had their 10 had a really good hold on Angel Perez out there and held him out. Of course, Perez turned him to the inside, but still.
Going to be 3rd and inches.
Had a really good hold on him.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Perrin keep this. He's really a more physical runner than Hopkins.
That's the end of the first quarter.
They're going to have a quarter timeout to think about it.
So with it being the end of the first quarter, a tie ball game here, 13-13. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back here to Nashville as the Scrappers face a 3rd and inches to start the second quarter. They're going to come out twins left, split right, up back off the right side. Perrin takes the snap, looking to throw out. Got his man dropped. Incomplete.
Boy, that's one I think if we knew that was coming, we probably could have picked that off and gone with it.
Yeah. Jared would like to see that one come at him again.
That's showing some confidence in your ground game, I would imagine.
Yeah, and why shouldn't they? Come on, let's be honest.
To this point, you're correct.
To this point, they've pretty well been able to move the ball when they wanted to.
Same formation for Nashville. 4th and inches. Here's the snap. Give is to Hopkins. He's going to have enough for the first down. He spins off a man down to the 44-yard line. First down, Scrappers.
You could tell we were not aligned the way that the coaches wanted us to be aligned. Coach Brumfield was eagerly trying to get people into a different position.
Going to be twins right, split left, back to each side of Perrin. Here's the snap. Give is to the back off the right side. Cuts it up, not a whole lot there. Nice play made. That was Matthews on the carry there for Nashville.
And that's about the first time that we've really played that particular play well. Yeah. They've come back to that, and so, maybe it is that we've hit those adjustments because now we've had another quarter to actually talk about that particular play. So,
twins to each side. 2nd and 9. Going to send Hopkins in motion to the left. Perrin looking to throw. Now flushed out to the right. Got a flag. Should be against Nashville. Pass is complete right at the 34-yard line, but I would imagine this is coming back.
You got to feel it's coming back, yeah.
Yeah. Looked like to be they had big old number 67 out there, Leonard Leach, and they were trying to keep him away from the quarterback. And the way to do that is to grab a hold of 67 and not let him get close to him.
Yeah, but when you're way out there on an island like that, it's hard to get away with.
Oh yeah,
with a hold. Man, they're back because that's a spot foul. So
yes, it is.
When you hold way behind the line of scrimmage, you're going to get back way up.
And be twins to each side. Hopkins to the left of Perrin, 2nd and a mile. Perrin looking to throw. Looking deep, got a man down the sideline. I believe the wind affected that one.
Yeah, I've got a report from our film man up on top, Steve, and said the wind is actually howling down there, and it's having some effect on our kickoffs and our punts.
That ball appeared to just kind of almost hold up into the wind there.
Yeah, and looking over there, you can see the tent across there on the scrapper side, the top of that tent's blowing around pretty good. So evidently
they've got a pretty sizable American flag over there, and it's whipping them pretty good also.
Yeah.
3rd and 37. Trips right, split left. Hopkins to the left of Perrin. Going to bring a man in motion. Option look. Perrin going to keep it.
Well played.
Well played. Excellent
right
play.
at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th and 37.
Number 55.
But what just happened there is Barber just completely juked out the quarterback. He made him think he was taking pitch man.
Yeah.
So he decided to keep it, and then Barber came back and forced him to the middle where he had some inside help. And so that's just a savvy football player making a smart play. I'm gonna take away the pitch man, and then I'm gonna come back to help, knowing that you're not gonna pitch it.
Caradine drops back deep to receive. Perrin is the punter for Nashville. Always something you got to watch when the quarterback is your punter.
Particularly when it's 1st and 20.
High snap, but fielded and blocked.
Ooh.
Angel Perez gets a hand on it.
There you go. Boy, I'll tell you another thing. Barber looked at it and said, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, that's another savvy play.
I tell you what.
It's tempting to jump on it.
Yeah. Barber's not a 4.0 student for anything. You know what I mean? It shows in lots of ways other than on his GPA.
Perez, the hit man there, gets through, able to put a hand on it, and gives Malvern great starting field position at the 44-yard line.
Isn't that our ISO player?
No.
Oh, wait, what?
It's Dyelon Caradine.
Oh, I tried. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's my halftime guest.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I listened. I knew he was in my head there somewhere for some reason. Bouncing around.
Going to be 1st and 10 from the 44. Snap to Dupree, looking to run off the left side. Tries to fall forward near the 40. We'll give him the 41.
You know, Ben, when they do that and he picks up 2.5, 3 yards or whatever, it's just like, hey, we're going to do this, Nashville, and then they're going to look for that, then something else is going to happen.
Right, and, they're just seeing, it's basically a test of manhood, I really do like the wrinkle they've added in this week. We have seen Dupree was said right behind him. The wrinkle they've added now is Cagle's behind said.
Yeah.
And so now you wonder, are they going to move this guy in motion? And that, is said is Cagle going to get a direct snap at some point? We'll just have to wait and see.
Will be Dupree alone in the backfield. He takes the snap, looking to run off the left side.
There
Now cuts up, got some room. He may score. He's at the 20, 15,
he will
10,
score.
5. Touchdown, Jalen Dupree.
Super deuce. Wow. I'll tell you what now. When he got through there and hit the afterburners, he was hauling the mail.
That's the danger when you sell out against the run. When you sell out against the run, if you get to the second level, there is no second level.
Yeah.
There's nobody there, and you're just hoping that your secondary guys that are now spread thin right on the line of scrimmage can catch up, and in that case, they could not.
There's some cows over to the left, but Ron thought he saw a donkey. As the kick is up, and it is good. 9:03 left here in the second quarter. Malvern retakes the lead, 20-13. We'll be back after this.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation is here for you. Whether illness or injury sideline you, Encore will tailor a rehabilitation program for your needs. Meet Helen Haley, one of our rehab residents.
And what'd you come to Encore for?
Because I couldn't walk.
How's your experience been here, Encore?
It's been good. Everybody's good. Everybody treats me good. They feed good. It's been wonderful.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation and the Malvern Leopards, a winning combination.
Welcome you back into Nashville, Arkansas. Leopards retake the lead 20-13 on the back of a Jalen Dupree. I believe it was a 41-yard touchdown run. I could have that a little bit off, but by memory, I think it was around 41 yards.
That's 2 touchdowns and 100 yards. Even I can do that math.
Nice day. Nice day.
Good half.
Quarter in 3 minutes.
Good.
Will be Angel Perez, ball teed up for the Leopards. Leopards are kicking with the win this time. Hopkins back deep to receive for the Scrappers. Perez, Scott angled toward the left, going to be fielded at the 28-yard line.
Oh.
Met by Talon Accord right at the 35, brought down to 36. He does not like fair catches, Ben.
He might after that hit.
Yeah.
he might learn to like them.
Boom.
We've been talking a lot about Dupree, and he's averaging like 199 yards per game coming in. He's averaging over 10 yards a carry. I mean, it's just this is really – and when you think about some of the great running backs that have piled up statistics here, he's going to mark his name right in that mix before it's all said and done.
And he's a junior.
Nashville going to come to the line, 1st and 10 from the 36. Trips left, split right. Or twins right, my apologies. Bring a man in motion. Give his to Hopkins on a jet sweep that way. A couple of arm tackles missed there by the Leopards. Nice job by, I believe it was Tyler Golden coming up and finishing him off. But Leopards had a chance to get him right around the line.
Just one of those things that you misjudge that speed just a little bit, and you miss that angle by a quarter of a step or a third of a step, and that's all he needs.
Yeah, and
to get past him.
Barber he almost held him up long enough for help to get there, but just slipped away before the cavalry could arrive.
2nd and 3, twins right, split left, back to each side of Perrin. Here's the snap. Perrin looking to throw. Got a man out, but it's going to be incomplete. Bounces to his intended target.
I'm really surprised that when Nashville has these 3rd and 3s and 4s that they're putting the ball in the air. That's not their forte, and they have had a lot of success running the football. I am really surprised that on 2nd and short and 3rd and short they've been putting the ball in the air. I wouldn't think they'd throw it right here, but they have been throwing the ball on these 3rd and mid situations.
3rd and 3, twins to each side. Hopkins to the right of the quarterback. Going to be an option look, pitch out to Mendola and upended right at the 40-yard line. Will be a loss on the play.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, if you need one guy to make an open field tackle on that defense, Angel Perez is the guy that I want to be the guy. And he really, really did a great job catching that leg, lifting up, and making sure that he got to the ground.
Mendola slow to get up. Going to be tended to by the Nashville trainer. Do hope he is okay.
Yeah, he's one of their main cogs, one of the speedy kids, one of their main cogs, and Leopards lead this one 20-13, 7:54 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We've got a timeout, and we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back here to Nashville. Mendola able to walk off assistedly, able to put a little bit of weight on the leg. Good to see that. Twins to each side here on this 4th down play. Perrin looking to throw out, going to be incomplete, and the Leopards are going to take over on downs.
Not only that, guys, I see some sprinkles on our window here. I see a lot of the Leopard fans here, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to take a picture so you people won't believe it. There's more Leopard fans here than there are Scrapper fans. I'm going to say that right now, and I may go down and count at halftime to make sure.
We travel.
I really am. I'm telling you, we've been to Nashville multiple times. Where the fans are, I don't know, Ben.
I don't know, but I was really surprised that's what they decided to do right there, because, I mean, you're giving Malvern an incredible field position.
Yeah.
It almost tells me that they don't think they can stop us, and they felt like they have got to get points on just about every possession.
1st and 10 from the 41. Dupree takes the snap. He's just going to lower his shoulder and power the pile up over the 35 down to the 34.
Well, that's once again, Ben, we've talked about it, and Seth, that offensive line. And, starting with Bull Holtz there at center, and then
Yeah, you've got Brian Lawrence and Jonathan Woodson.
Yes.
Quentin Cooper, and then, of course, Vinny. And well, you got 3 guys that have a lot of starts.
Yeah.
For one thing.
Yeah.
And there's been literally thousands of yards rushing behind those guys over the last 2 years.
2nd and 3, Simmons looking to throw out to Janelle, just out of his fingertips. They're going to be incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, and not only that, Sed knew it. He walked back there, kind of patting himself, saying, that's my bad, because he had him and led him by about 2.5 foot too much. And
one of the things, when you got a guy that's like 6'5" out there, you can miss high a little bit.
Yeah.
And So you don't have to weave it through traffic, a bullet right at the numbers. You can kind of put a little air under it and let him go get it. I bet we run the ball here.
Twins right, up back at Janelle off the right side. Simmons takes the snap, give is to Dupree, looking for room off the left. Fighting for yardage, trying to fall forward.
It. Depends on the spot, guys.
Right at the line to gain at the 31-yard line.
Said's got his – nope, he said –
Said is saying it's short.
Short, yeah. He was saying 1st and 10 there for a banana. He's calling it a foot short.
But we've been in this situation, and Said doesn't go in position to take a snap, and it looks like I think Plumlee's wanting to measure that.
Well, it has got to be close.
It really does. It's outside of the
4th and inches.
Yeah.
This could be one where Dupree takes the snap himself, and
I think this is going to be one where the Leopards run the clock down and take a timeout, if I had to guess.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Dupree take whenever we do take the snap, if Jalen takes the snap and tries to power it forward for a half a yard.
Yeah, and that right call, Seth. The Leopards did run it down. 6:10 left here in the half, and they've taken a timeout. Well, it'll be interesting to the success we've had. I mean, we're kind of like Nashville. We were wondering why they were throwing it when they could run the ball, and I think on the other side of it, I think everybody in here will be surprised if either, Super Deuce or 3 takes off, doesn't take off with the football.
I would imagine Said split out wide, power formation, Dupree direct snap would be my best guess on this 4th and inches play here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think Dupree takes the snap and just powers it ahead. I would say at a minimum, whoever takes the snap probably does not hand it off. I mean, we could snap it directly to Said, and he could run it. We do that also.
Yeah.
We do have 6:10 left here in the half. Leopards leading 20-13, facing we'll call it 4th and 1, really more like 4th and inches.
Yeah, it's one that Leopards need to go ahead and pick this up because something happens they don't. That's going to bid well for the scrappers across there.
2 up backs here, Dupree in front of Simmons. Dupree takes the snap. He's going to have enough for the first down as the fumble.
He might have fumbled the ball.
Came out. And Nashville's jumping around like they have it. And I believe they do. What looked like a first down and a chance to extend the lead is now turned into the first turnover of the night, and momentum shifting back to the Scrapper sideline.
Yeah, an unfortunate, untimely fumble there has given the Scrappers new life at their, where they're throwing 26.
26.
And, the general consensus around the field house is that, there may not be a lot of teams that can stop us. If we get stopped, it's because we stopped ourselves.
Yeah.
There was an example of that.
Twins to each side. Fakes the give, Perrin looking to run. Nothing there. He's going to lose a yard there. Bring up 2nd and 11.
That's kind of almost like a balance out. We stop them on 4th down and turn over, and then we turn around and,
I don't necessarily like that balance out.
I don't like the balance out at all, but
yeah, because that would have been a huge switch. I mean, you go up 2 touchdowns. That's going to be a tough ask if any team gets behind 2 scores in this game.
Twins to each side again. Perrin looking to throw, set up a screen pass. Going to pick up a few there, but not a lot.
Not a lot.
Going to bring up around a 3rd and 7, I would imagine.
Yeah, 3rd and long, 7.
Tunnel screen-like formation, or not formation, play there to the outside receiver.
And I don't know if it's a formation that the Leopards have given Nashville defensively, but they have not gone back to that counter trap action running opposite. They haven't gone back to that much at all.
3rd and 3. Perrin looking to throw, going to be tipped and then complete. I believe he's going to have enough for the first down. That was kind of a weird play.
Yeah, number 3 for Nashville. That would be the
Gillum,
the senior Dante Gillum, and did a really good job of keeping his eye on the ball and concentrated to pick up an important first and 10 for the Scrappers here.
Twins left, split right, up back on the left side. 1st and 10, ball on the 39-yard line. Here's the snap, give is to the back, up the middle. That is Matthews. Not a lot there. May have gained 1.
Yeah, he just ran into a wall of white leopards there. Looked like Leonard Leach was in there, and
I believe those are snow leopards.
Yeah, they're snow leopards.
We mentioned earlier, off camera, that Leonard's first name is one letter away from being Leopard.
Yeah.
There you go. 2nd and 9 for the Scrappers. Ball on the 40-yard line.
It was meant to be for him.
It was meant to be. Bring a man in motion from left to right. Fakes the give, looking to throw, sliding down and making the catch. Right at the 48-yard line will be enough for the first down.
Just a little wheel route, and we're very fortunate that Perrin threw that behind him because he would have had some serious running room down the sideline. It would have been a one-on-one play. Would have had to make a one-on-one open field tackle. Luckily, it was thrown just enough to make him slide to catch it.
1st and 10 from the 48. Give is to Hopkins on the jet sweep action.
Well, they're doing a better job on that now.
Barber and Bennett come up to make the stop, but not until a gain of, looks like, about 5.
Gosh, boy, he's so fast he picked up more yards than I thought he had. Brings up 2nd and 5. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Leopards lead this 20-13.
Ball on the 43, 2nd and 5, twins to each side. Hopkins to the left of Perrin. It's the snap. Perrin fakes the give, now looking to throw. Setting the screen up to Hopkins. He's got a lot of room. He's up over the 35-30, 25-20. Going to be brought down as he crosses the 15 all the way down to the 11-yard line, and Nashville is in business.
Yeah, that's playing. The Leopards are so aggressive on their pass rush and everything, and that sets up those screens. And Hopkins really did a good job of getting out there and avoiding Leopards.
Rain starts to fall here in Nashville. 2:35 and counting on the clock. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Takes the snap. Perrin looking to run up the middle. He's going to be dropped around the 7-yard line.
Yeah, this is one of those situations that where, it's, if you're a Scrapper fan, you got to like it. If you can score here, then turn around and get the ball to open up the third quarter, that's one of those ideal situations, and it's one the Leopards are going to have to fight and face here.
2nd and 5 from the 7. Here's the snap. Perrin faking the give, looking to throw, rolling out to his right. Just going to throw this one away. 2 minutes exactly left here in the half. Nashville facing a 3rd and 5 from the 7.
And you can't think too much about the clock, but obviously if you're Nashville, we've had 2 really long touchdown runs, and so you feel like you just have to – you'd like to have less than 2 minutes on the clock when you get through with this drive, because you would ideally, if you're Nashville, you want to tie the game and get the ball back to start the half. But if you feel like there's a minute and a half, Malvern's got time to hit a big one.
Twins to each side. Bring a man in motion. Give is to him. He goes upfield. Going to be dropped right at the 5-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down.
4th and goal. This is a big one.
Not 4th and goal.
They can make it. Well, they got to the 2, to the 1.
4th and 2.
4th and 2. Okay.
4th and 2 from the 5.
And this is a really interesting play in the game right here. Because, this would be a huge letdown for Nashville to get down this far and not get points out of it. And it would be a big boost in the arm for the Leopard defense.
Bring Hopkins in motion, fake the give to him. Perrin on the run.
I don't know.
He's going to be close. All depends on
Barber
the spot
doesn't think so.
Barber doesn't think so. Leopards don't think so. They're coming off.
We're already coming off. We're not waiting for the signal.
What a stop by the Leopard defense.
What a stop. What a killer. That's just you don't get much of a better scenario than that unless you come out and they turn it over quick when they start the third quarter, or we score right here.
And
I would take it.
And give both of these defenses some credit. They got gashed, both of them, in the first quarter. just absolutely gashed. And we've gotten some stops the old-fashioned way, but Nashville's they've forced us to punt. They've got a turnover, so both defenses have come up big. When at the beginning it looked like we were going to score 130 points in the ballgame.
1st and 10 from the 3. Dupree going to take
the snap
up the field. He makes a man miss. He's got room.
They're going to
Dupree off to the races. He's over the 45-50. Finally brought down at the 39-yard line. 1:07. Clock should stop. They're still running time. 1:05 when they finally stop it.
Jalen just couldn't quite get completely unwound, you know, but he was doing all right. Big play for the Leopards. Big play.
Leopard's going to take a timeout here, kind of get reset. Anytime you have a gain that big, everybody's got to run up to the line. Not a bad idea to kind of just take the timeout, get everybody set, see how we're going to attack it now.
I don't know what he's got now, but Rick Wilson came in a while ago at the break, and he had 145 on 9 carries.
Well, he's definitely over two bills
here
now.
He is right here.
13 for 220.
13 for 220. Johnny on the spot.
That's
Rick Wilson filling in for Mark Roberts tonight.
That's a heck of a half's work right there. And we still got a minute left, and he's got 39 more he can pick up.
I wouldn't mind it.
And another thing here too, guys, the rain has started. It's not a heavy rain, but it's kind of a steady rain. So we'll just see what kind of effect this has on the second half of the ball game.
It's going to affect my vision.
Well, I
need some windshield wipers up here.
We can raise the windows up and sit down.
Well, two of us can.
I say you can.
Actually, the bottom one's not bad.
No.
Oh, there you go.
All right, looks like Coach Plumley has decided, him and Lance have decided what they want to do here and try to get some more points at the end of the second quarter here.
They got 4 guys on 3 wide receivers out here.
Trips right for the Leopards. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Out to Dupree and just a little underthrown what could have been a big play.
Yeah, it looked like he short-armed him just a little bit. Took 5 seconds off the clock. There's a flat 1 minute left here. And Leopards are threatening a little bit here with leading 20-13 after a huge defensive stop down at the other end on 4th and goal to stop the Scrappers.
Yeah, Nashville.
4th and 2.
Nashville's not coming after.
What?
It was 4th and 2.
It don't matter.
Nashville's not coming after said, and so you wonder if they don't, show pass, but take a shot running the football, because if they're not going to be working on penetration, you might be able to get a little space.
Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Out route towards Cagle, complete, makes a man miss. He's got room.
Don't block in the back.
He's up, he may score. 10, 5, Dante Cagle, touchdown, Malvern.
Wow, what a turn. What a turn of events, guys. Handle it.
Dante Cagle there almost looked like it was just kind of an out route, pick up some yardage, then reassess what you want to do, but makes a killer cut, first man miss, and then the speed of Cagle able to get to the outside and score.
And when we go back and look at this on YouTube, I think Dyelon's just jumping up and down because he wants to block so bad, but all he sees is the back of a jersey.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't know what to do, but he made the right decision not to hit the back of the jersey.
Oziel on to attempt the extra point, and it is kicked right into the line. Wait, no, it's good. This is part of the vision angle I can't see. I thought it was kicked right into the line, but it's good.
Through the rip. This is, guys, we were talking less than, actually time-wise, 2.5, 3 minutes ago. The Scrappers are down here on the 2-yard line.
On a huge fumble.
On a huge fumble. We stop them there. And we're talking about, maybe if we can keep them from scoring a . And the best-case scenario just happened. We stopped them, get a big play out of Super Deuce, and then it took us like 16, 18 seconds to score.
What a response after the huge fumble.
That's what I mean, yeah.
But for just simply by Dupree.
Yeah.
Just, that be your first touch after that happens, knowing that, we had all the momentum in the world, and then he just goes and takes it right back. That's a mark of true character out there, overcoming adversity.
And if you're going to be a team that you think can win a state championship in the playoffs, adversity is going to come for everybody. It's going to happen to us. It's going to happen to Arkadelphia, Harding Academy, Warren, anybody that thinks they got a shot. Adversity is going to pop up because you're going to play some good teams in the playoffs, and it's really a good sign to see us bounce back and respond.
Angel Perez kick, skied high, going to be fielded right at the 20-yard line. Drop now picked up over the 25. Barber going to wrap him up just short of the 30. Believe they're going to give him maybe the 29 unless they like those solid markers so much they give him the 30.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the philosophy is here with the Scrappers with 43 seconds left here in the first half and down 13-27 to the Leopards. Will they go deep? I think they'll take a shot.
They may take one, but I think that they're going to do their best to get out of here without giving us another opportunity. And if you put the ball in the air 3 times and don't get anything out of it, then they will. They might take one because we can only stop the clock once. But I imagine they're going to try to get this to 0.
Perrin give up the middle to Hopkins.
Yeah.
Going to get up over the 30-yard line down to, it looks like, about the 32.
Yeah, they've got 31 seconds on the clock, 36 on the time.
They're going hurry up,
yeah,
though.
They're going hurry up. They're going to run another one. Okay.
Twins left, split right. Fakes the give. Perrin looking to run off the right side. He's going to be drug out of bounds.
He's short of the first down, I believe.
It's close. I believe he is going to be short. Going to bring up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
18 seconds left on the clock. Nashville does have all 3 timeouts if they do make something happen here. Twins left, split right. Hopkins to the left of Perrin. Give is to Hopkins up the middle. He's going to have enough for the first down as he's down around the 43-yard line, 44-yard line.
I bet they call a timeout.
And they do. 13 seconds left. Nashville takes its first timeout. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, when you're facing an offense that's had the success the first half that Nashville has, you can't help, or I can't help but be a little bit nervous.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're right. There's big playability all over the field. You can't really ever sit there and feel confident in your breath. You're almost kind of just holding it, waiting for the next big thing to happen. It'd be huge for Malvern to get these 13 seconds off the clock, take a 2-score lead into the break. Hopefully that's what happens here, but Nashville does take a timeout. That tells you that they're going to try something here. You very rarely see a timeout come in and just run the clock out.
Right. Yeah. They've had some luck with the tunnels. They've had some luck with the wheel routes too. So we'll see. And they've tried to throw deep on us a couple times.
Looks like Malvern's not messing around. They're just going to play cover 4 guys deep. They're backing the corners off, 2 safeties deep.
Twins right.
He fumbled the ball.
Ball's on the ground. He's just going to have to fall on it, and that may do it.
That'll do it, I bet.
4 seconds counting off. 2, 1, and that is the half. Leopard's going to go in at the break, leading 27-13.
From birthdays and weddings to special events, Curiosity's Corner offers a wide selection of customized baked goods and crafts. We are a proud supporter of the Malvern Leopards and Malvern Lady Leopards. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We'd love to make your special occasions even sweeter.
We're about ready to kick this thing off, looks like, guys.
Exciting football game. Leopards outgained the Scrappers by close to 100 yards in the first half in terms of total yardage. Passing coming at a premium tonight with the wind being up. Does appear to have died down a little bit for the second half. Rain off and on, though, scheduled for the rest of the night. Tough conditions.
Yeah, and kind of looking at the radar here, if you can trust it, we might get pretty wet here before the ball game's over. To just kind of see what Mother Nature has in store for us here as we fix to kick this one off, Seth.
Angel Perez has the ball teed up for the Leopards. Hopkins back deep to receive for the Scrappers. Sky kick angled toward the right side. Lands at the 30, goes out of bounds. Penalty flag flies. Will be good starting field position for the Scrappers.
Very important drive for Nashville. There's no question. You hate to say, I mean, it's only a 2-score game, but they have not had a lot of success stopping the Leopards tonight, and you almost feel if you get down 3 scores, it may just get out of reach for you. And so this is an opportunity to keep it they can cut it to a 1-score game, and you feel like you can get a stop or 2, but don't know that they're going to get a whole lot more stops in the second half.
Ball's on the ground, messed up handoff. Nashville going to dive on it, lose yardage there. It is nice to see and report back to y'all that Menendola is back out on the field for the Nashville Scrappers. As Hopkins was diving on that ball there, Ben.
And not just for tonight, but, you'd like to see the Scrappers at full strength moving forward. We certainly want the 7-4A to represent well in the conference, and you want that young man to get all of his opportunities in here during his senior year.
Second and about 15. Perrin looking to throw. Stick route complete at the 40. Going to run out of bounds near the 45-yard line, right at the line of gain.
Looks like they're going to give him a 1st and 10 on that one.
Yeah, he's got it by about a yard, it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, now they're marking it back. So.
Yeah, but
now see where
okay,
that was
interesting.
That was
because it looked like the marker was on the other side of the 45, and
it is 1st and 10. Perrin going to take the snap, looking to throw. Going to have to release it quick. Pressure there by Angel Perez forces the incompletion. Looking for Hopkins.
Yeah, Angels was on a flat blitz, coming off the edge, off the right side, and quarterback never really had a chance to set his feet. Had to get rid of it too early. So whatever Coach Brumfield saw and sent Angel right there, he knew what he was looking at.
Yeah, and we've been sending Jared Barber off of that side too. There's something they've seen on there that they've switched sides.
2nd and 10. Bring Menendola in motion. Give is to him off the right side. Now cuts it up. Going to get up over the 50. Call it the 49-yard line. Going to bring up around a 3rd and 4.
3rd and a long 4.
Well, you know that they're going to go for it on 4th down because they went for it on 3rd and 4 and 4th and 4 on the other side of the 50.
Yeah.
With plenty of time left in the first half, so it's definitely 4-down territory for Nashville. They've proven that already.
Perrin takes the snap, looking to throw. Stick route. Almost intercepted there by Barber, and then almost caught by Nashville.
That was
little ping pong action.
Yes, it was. Yeah, now we'll see that they hold true to form, and looks like they're going to go on 4th, and let's call it a 4th and 4.
Going to be Twins right, split left. Up back off the left side, back to the right of
that's what they wanted.
Hopkins, and they got Leonard Leach to jump off sides, and it's going to be a 1st down for Nashville.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those you hate to give them a 1st down, particularly on 4th down. You hate to give them a 1st down, that easily. It's like, doggone it. Nonetheless, new life for the Scrappers.
44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Man split to each side. 2 backs in the backfield. Fakes the give. Perrin looking to run. I was going to say not a lot of room to run there, but he falls forward. May pick up a yard because of that extra effort.
Depends on the spot. Oh, a very generous spot.
It was hard to tell whether he fell forward or was slung forward because
nonetheless,
he went forward for a yard.
Yeah, very generous spot, though, from where he was originally stopped and hit in my old eyes.
But a pretty good job of that defensive front.
Twins left, split right. Back to each side of Perrin. Perrin takes the snap, fakes the give, looking to throw. Wheel route going to be almost intercepted by Jared Barber as he was running the route with Hopkins.
Jared just couldn't quite get turned around quick enough to get his hands to catch the ball. Got the hands on it, but just couldn't quite lock it up. Nonetheless, it brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and, I'm going to call it 9.5. They call it 3rd and 9.
Just found himself in the exact right position.
Yeah.
Turned around, played it right. Went up to get the ball at its highest point. Just didn't squeeze it.
Twins to each side on this 3rd and 9. Here's the snap, fake the give. Perrin looking to throw. Now rushed out to his left. Eyes downfield, now going to tuck it under, try to run. Makes the first man miss. Going to dive forward.
Missed it.
I believe he's going to be short, but it's going to bring up a 4th and short there. Nice run there by Perrin.
Yeah, we had him back there for a long loss and couldn't quite wrap up. Another 4th down situation for the Scrappers, and last time we helped them on it.
This will be 4th and 1, ball on the 35. Twins left, split right, up back on the left as well. Hopkins to the right of Perrin. Perrin takes the snap, fakes the give, now going to run. He's going to have enough for it as he falls forward. 1st down, Scrappers.
This is another one of those when we saw him early. there in the early in the second quarter, and this one of those long, sustained run drives by the Scrappers. These are these situations that the coaches just play them up, waiting on them to make a mistake.
Twins to each side. Hopkins to the right of Perrin. Throw out to Hopkins. Now going to have to cut it back and then goes back outside. He's going to pick up a few there, but really nicely read by Malvern's defense and rallying to the ball.
Yeah, not much out there for him. Pretty good open field tackle. Good pursuit. Good help.
Going to be trips left, split right. Hopkins to the right of Perrin on this 2nd and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line. Option look. Perrin going to take it himself. He's up over the 30. Maybe down to the 28.
And Nashville in these situations, they have been throwing the ball on these 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 5s, and then they've been going for it on 4th down. I don't understand it. I would probably go ahead and run it because that's been their bread and butter.
It is 3rd and 5. Try to get Malvern to jump. No go.
But they have, in this game, been really using 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 5 as passing downs.
Twins to each side. Hopkins to the left of Perrin. Perrin is looking to throw. Got a man out there. They're going to say it's complete.
I don't think he's got a 1st down, though.
I don't think he picked up.
Well, they are saying it's 4th down.
They haven't used it. All right. Another one of those 4th and shorts, 4th and a yard.
This is almost the identical situation where we jumped off sides a while ago.
4th and 2, ball on the 25. 7.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Leopards leading 27-13. Bring a man in motion, fake the give to Hopkins up the middle. He's going to be close. I don't think he's going to have it. I think the Leopards are going to hold.
Leopards coming off.
Another turnover on downs for the Scrappers and another huge stop for the Leopard defense.
And we talked a little bit about it off the air at halftime, but they really, those first 2 drives against us, they ate our lunch up pretty good. And one of the things I love about this coaching staff is they're not married to a game plan. They will make the adjustments necessary. And Coach Brumfield and Coach Freer, they're 2 of the best. I mean, they get together. They work so well together. They like working with each other. And they can get together. They can see what's going on, and they can make adjustments on the fly as well as any coaching staff in the conference.
Snap to Dupree, looking to run. Patient run. Now bounces off to the left side. Going to pick up, looks like about 4 here on 1st down.
3.5 or 4. Nice. You know, and that's one of those things. Jalen stood out there, kind of waited on his offensive line to get the push.
He's looking for the hole to open up.
The hole, and it just didn't quite. But they got a 2.5, 3 yard push.
Well, Nashville's really selling out against the run, and so it's going to be tough sledding. You're going to have 2-yard gains, 3-yard gains, but once you get to the 2nd level, there is no 2nd level.
Yeah.
So if you can get there.
2nd and 7, pitch out to Cagle. Cuts it up. Not a lot there. Going to pick up a couple down to the 29-yard line. Bring up about a 3rd and 6 maybe.
Yeah, and the point, and if you're watching this, you can't really see it to the point that we are. But I'll tell you what, they've walked their safeties up and their corners up, and they're just daring Malvern to throw the football.
Yeah, I mean, they've got all 11 players within 6 or 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. I mean, they're really selling out against the run.
It is 3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Trips left for the Leopards. Janelle, the up back on the left. Simmons takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Fighting for extra yardage. Not going to have enough for the 1st down. Looks like he's going to get to the 32 and no more.
Yeah, that's one of those times that if they dare you to throw it, and sooner or later you're going to have to throw it.
Seeing if they could spread the defense out enough to surprise them with the quarterback draw. Nicely read by Nashville's defense. Looks like
Leopards are going to go for it.
Said is the punter. You never know. No, we moved.
Right tackle moved.
There it is. Yeah, that's probably one of those snaps and anything that Lance hadn't. He's seen it, waited for the right time to call it, him and Coach Plumley, and whoops.
We moved, Ron, yeah. The right tackle moved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had them too, but unfortunately we moved as well.
Well, maybe that's why they jumped in. I take it all back. I spoke too soon. Nonetheless, 5 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the Leopards have been stopped, and they're fixing to punt the ball back to the Scrappers after the Scrappers turn it over on downs.
Hopkins back to receive. Simmons to punt. Punt is away. Pretty good
punt.
one.
Good, nice punt.
Fielded at the 31-yard line. He's up over the 35.
Good
Hopkins
return.
now cuts up. He's got room.
He's gone.
Simmons knocks the ball out. Malvern's got it.
Wow.
Wow, what a break.
Simmons, what a play by Cedric Simmons.
I thought he was going to break away, and Simmons poked his hand in there, just poked the ball out. And I didn't see who exactly was Johnny on the spot to get on the football, but
yeah, and you were making the call there, Seth. The kid had an outstanding return setup. He was headed for 6 for it looked like for a little bit there.
Great time for first turnover there for the Scrappers. What a way to never give up on it there by Cedric Simmons. 1st and 10 for the Leopards, ball on the 30. Simmons takes the snap looking to run. Trying to get to the outside now, cuts it up over the 35 down to the, looks like 37-yard line.
Yeah, nice pickup there. That cracks open that playbook just a little bit further here, 2nd and short.
Will be a 2nd and 3. Simmons going to come split out to the right. Caradine split out to the left. Cagle going to line up behind Dupree. Up back is Janelle off the left side. 2nd and 3, ball on the 37. Dupree takes the snap. Looking to get to the outside, not a whole lot there. Looks like he's just going to get back to the line of scrimmage and make it a 3rd and 3. Almost kind of looked like an option look, but Dupree never really had intent to pitch it.
yeah, I was just kind of looking right there. They had 9 guys in the box. They were lined up man-to-man on the 2 outside wide receivers.
Yeah.
Everybody else was crowding.
Yeah, I was looked at there.
From tight end to tight end. But at the same time, it's tough sledding. But if you can get just a seam at all, there's nobody to catch him. I mean, he's gone, and nobody's going to catch him.
3rd and 3, trips right here for the Leopards. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Dupree, looking to throw out to Dyelon Caradine. He's got it, enough for a first down. Going to be down near the 49-yard line.
Well, that's one of those situations they dare you to throw it, and, you just run a very simple down and out route or a hook, whatever you want to call it, and boom, you got your 1st and 10. Clock keeps going, and get a 1st and 10.
Yeah, and it's kind of a catch-22 because they are daring you to throw it at the same time. You got a 2-touchdown lead. You're wanting the clock to run.
Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Now bounces out to the left. He's got some room. He's up over the 40, 35, 30. Going to be brought down around the 22, 23-yard line. First down, Malvern.
When in doubt, go over that left side. You've got a Division I tackle. You've got
an outstanding,
a really good guard, a center that's got probably 25 starts under his belt by now.
Dupree takes the snap, running off the left side again.
Well, there wasn't anybody out there. There wasn't anybody out there.
He will score. No, they're going to say he stepped out. My apologies.
Wow.
It's going to be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, it's I won't say it. I'll say it after a while.
2:49 left here in the third quarter. Leopards leading 27-13, facing a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line, trying to go up 3 scores. They're going to come to the line with twins to the right. 2 up backs with Dupree lined up in front of Simmons. Dupree takes the snap up the middle. Lowers his shoulder. Going to fall down near the goal line. Reaches for it.
And
going to mark him at the 1, looks like.
Yeah. couple of Leopards thought he was in.
He had a late stretch of the ball trying to reach it over the goal line.
Emart was out there playing line judge. He called it a touchdown, but didn't quite get there, 14.
So we'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Trips to the right. 2 up backs. Dupree takes the snap, looking to get upfield. Lowers the shoulder, falls forward. Touchdown, Malvern.
That's just a man-sized run right there.
You know, and that's something that we've been able to do. We've seen it all year that Nashville has not been able to do. When you need it, I mean, you know, how many times have they needed it on 4th down? We helped them once with an off. They've turned the ball over three times on downs now.
3 times on downs.
Plus, we helped them on 1st and 10 with a penalty. So it's just it's a little swagger or whatever.
Caradine on to hold for Oziel Martinez. Good snap, good hold. Kick is low, but it's good. 2:09 left here in the 3rd quarter. Leopards lead this one 34-13. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here to Nashville as Jalen Dupree takes it in from 1 yard to put the Leopards up 34-13. 2:09 left here in the 3rd quarter. 3-score ball game now, guys.
Yeah, it is, and not only that, you know, we have just scored. We've stopped them a couple of times here in the 3rd quarter, and Mo's trying to get over here on our side. We just need to keep him over there, Ben.
It is, and that means right now that Nashville's got to come up with a minimum of 2 stops in 1 quarter, and they've not shown a great big propensity to stop our offense so far. So I would say that they've got a tall order. Now they can score fast. We've seen it happen.
Yeah, they can put some points on quick.
Perez kick, almost an onside kick. Going to be dove on by a lineman. I don't know if he just stubbed the toe there a little bit. But Nashville's going to take over at the 48-yard line.
Wow. That's giving them outstanding field position here to start their next possession here with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Angel kind of gave him the hands up, kind of like, my bad, didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I believe he was probably going for a sky kick there that just drug the feet a little bit. Or in golfing terms, he got it fat.
He hit it fat.
Twins to each side. Perrin rolling to his right, looking to throw. Got a man out there complete. Up over the 45, down near the 40. We'll have enough for a 1st down for the Scrappers.
Yeah, the Leopards are going to, giving them this kind of field position and everything. You've given the Leopards, you've given the Scrappers a little bit of encouragement here, a little bit of get some adrenaline going, and we need to snuff this one out pretty quick if we can.
Twins left, split right. Well, I'm sorry, Twins to each side. Now brings Mendendola in motion. Fakes the give to him. No, he is a give to him. He's going to cut it up. Fooling me all over the place.
Mendendola's really running well. They carried him off with that ankle in there in about halfway, through the 1st period, something like that, Ben. But he's showing no after effects of that injury now.
No, and he's an experienced guy with a lot of plays under his belt, a lot of yards in his career.
Twins to each side. Going to be Perrin on the run.
Wow.
He's got some room up over the 20. He's going to score. Touchdown, Nashville.
That was one thing that we've tried to do with Vinny. We haven't been able to set up, run the RPO, and then cut back and then hit that center hole and go right up the middle.
Quick answer there from the Scrappers. 1:19 left here in the 3rd quarter. Aguilar on to attempt the point after for the Scrappers. Good hold. Kick is away. Off the upright and no good.
No good.
1:19 left here in the 3rd quarter. 34 Malvern, 19 Nashville. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Nashville. Leopards leading in this one 34-19, but Nashville answers the Malvern touchdown with a quick strike of their own. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. Aguilar has the ball teed up for the Scrappers. Cagle, Barber, Dupree back deep to receive for the Leopards.
Say you need to be wary of an onside kick because
there it is, an onside kick. Good bounce. Still loose. Clegg going to be able to fall on it, maintain possession for the Leopards. That was a nicely executed kick there by Aguilar.
Yeah, you just kind of felt like it was an opportunity for them to try something like that because Malvern's not hitting quickly anymore. Now they're driving down the field and they're taking a lot of time off the clock, and Nashville probably just doesn't feel like they can afford to give up another 4-minute drive and 6 points at the end. And so worst case scenario, and actually we didn't recover it for so many yards, but you'd almost rather us have the ball at midfield, score faster.
Simmons takes the snap. He's running off the left side, going to get near the 40, it looks like. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6. .54 seconds and counting left here in the third quarter.
And so Leopards are in no hurry to run a play, but they're not stalling, but they're taking a good time off the clock. We're set now.
Dupree in front of Simmons, Twins right. Here's the snap to Dupree, looking to run off the right side. Makes the first man miss. Going to get up over the 40, lowers his shoulder down near the 45.
Got a terrible.
Going to be about a yard short.
Terrible spot.
3rd and 1. Did I say 3rd and long? I meant 3rd and 1, 3rd and short.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah. Not a great spot, but 18, 17 seconds here. The Leopards probably let this one run out. We'll start the fourth quarter here with a 34-19 lead over the Scrappers here in downtown Nashville at Scrapper Field. Home of the Scrappers, and there's nobody in the stands, and I'll post a picture to prove it.
We'll be back after some message from our sponsors.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back here to Nashville. Start of the fourth quarter. Leopards leading this one 34-19. Facing a 3rd and 1. We'll call it at the 45-yard line. Huge play here.
Well, you have to figure, honestly. Come on, we're in 4-down territory, don't you think, Ben?
I hope we don't need it.
Unless something just completely blows up.
I would rather not need it. Dupree to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap give to Dupree. He's going to have enough for the first down. Falls short of the 50 down to the 49-yard line. First down, Malvern.
We're keeping track of it.
That may be the 5 yards to hit 300.
Dupree's was starting the fourth quarter.
Depends on whether or not they give him 4 or 5 right there.
Getting 300 yards rushing tonight.
On 21 carries.
I was surprised they handed the ball off on that. I think it surprised Nashville, too.
1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 49-yard line. Twins left. Up back is Janelle off the right side. Dupree to the right of Simmons. Simmons takes the snap, give to Dupree. Nothing there. He's going to be met in the backfield. Loss of about 4 there on first down.
Back under 300.
Yeah, something there. The Scrappers read something. They recognized something real quick, and there wasn't one, but there was a couple Scrappers all over that play. So what their read was and what they saw, they guessed right.
Well, they're definitely selling out against the run. So you just wonder if Coach Plumlee goes for the dagger, if they're going to stack all those guys in the box. And, look, everybody's within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Trips left here for the Leopards. Dupree to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Dupree, looking to throw.
Caradine.
Fade route, looking for Caradine. Through his hands, incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd and 14.
Yeah, that was nice coverage there by the Scrappers. Caradine had a chance, but number 4 for the Scrappers was right there with him, and that's the Mays kid. That's Devin Mays. He's a senior D-back for the Scrappers, number 4.
Pretty good ball placement. Looked like he tried to go back shoulder, let the corner run past him a little bit, create some space. Had a chance at it, just couldn't haul it in.
3rd and 14. Twins to the left out here. Simmons rolling to his left, looking to throw, looking for Cagle. He's got
what
it.
A catch.
What a throw. I mean, listen, you got to see this. He dropped it right between 3 men.
Yeah, it was an incredible throw. I mean, it's like, you talk about threading the needle. That's exactly what he did. And the concentration to catch it.
Right there on the sideline, Cagle, heck of a catch, and as previously mentioned, one of the best throws you'll see this Friday night, Cedric Simmons.
Because he was on the run, running to his left. He had to sling it across his body.
We don't know what the holdup, why they haven't.
Dropping dimes, as they say.
I don't know what that signal was. But
it was complete all the way down to the 29-yard line. Now there was a flag.
But they've already the referee's already done that. The first down guy
it's added to the end of the play. Whatever it might have been roughing the passer. I didn't see them make the call.
It was something like I saw him do this, or like that, hand up.
I don't know.
Neither.
Tripping maybe.
Going to move it all the way down to the 14-yard line. Leopards in business. Trips out to the right. 2 up backs for Dupree. Dupree takes the snap.
I think we had some guys moving before the snap there.
That's twice. You know, that's 2 motion penalties that have the potential to hurt us.
That'll back Malvern up 5.
Yeah, and that brings up 1st and 15.
First and 15 from the 19-yard line. 10:40 left in this one. Dupree takes the snap, running off the left side. Now gets forward. He may score. Touchdown, Jalen Dupree.
Gosh.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's got a cramp, maybe. We're going to hope it's a cramp. He dropped as soon as he got to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and he hasn't got up yet. I saw him at halftime. They were stretching out, doing stretching on his looked like his hammies.
He's waving them off. It's got to be a cramp.
Well, Super Deuce, after 320 yards or whatever it is on 20-some-odd carries, those muscles may be just cramping up a little bit. 40-19 now. That with the PAT about to happen here, 10:33 left in this ball game, and
Ozziel Martinez on to attempt the extra point. Kick is away. It's a low one.
There's none of those.
It's good.
We won't call that low ugly, but by golly, it was beautiful when it counts a point.
I personally loved it. 10:32 left here in the 4th quarter. Leopards lead this one 41-19. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Angel Perez has the ball teed up for the Leopards.
High kick, good coverage, and
fielded
boom.
At the 30. Going to step out of bounds around the 33, 34-yard line.
Eric Clegg was down there all over that one, and we'll kind of see what the strategy is for the Scrappers here with 10 minutes and 27 seconds, down 21 points here in the fourth quarter.
And if you're Malvern, you just don't want to give up the big one.
Right.
If it takes them a long time to score, that's fine. Just let them take it a long time.
Twins to each side. Perrin going to keep it on an option look. Makes the first man miss now into the open field. Perrin, foot race.
That's not very long.
Eric Clegg not going to catch him. Touchdown, Scrappers.
That's a quick score for them. One thing the Leopards really didn't want to do, and some missed tackles right there. And quite honestly, Scrappers are fighting their way right back in this thing, Ben.
Well,
they're not going away.
We talk a lot about culture, and we talked about it a lot pre-game, as far as the Nashville culture that they've built for years and years and years here is they win. And so when their back's up against the wall, they come out fighting like a dog. And no doubt their back's up against the wall, and so they're coming out and they're swinging with everything they got. They're not going to lay down.
They're going for two.
Twins to each side. Perrin alone in the backfield, going to bring Hopkins in motion. Give is to him. He cuts it up, trying to get in. He will. 2-point conversion is good. 10-14 left in this one. Scrappers trail the Leopards 41-27. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Nashville, Arkansas, as Nashville takes a one-play drive to the house, and they're just not going away. Leopards got to continue to keep trying to dig this grave deeper and deeper, see if we can't get out of here with the win.
Leopards suspecting an onside kick here.
Aguilar is the kicker for the Scrappers.
He got it.
He got it.
Now, the one thing I'll tell you about that, well, there's multiple things I'll tell you. One, Malvern never moved, which was not smart.
Never moved.
Two, they're right up on the line when that ball's getting ready to kick, and they moved early. If you're watching on YouTube, they start running before the ball is kicked. Should have been a false start, but not going to be called.
So now things get really interesting. 10 minutes and 14 seconds left here, and Scrappers closing the gap and wanting to close a little bit closer here, trailing 27-41. I'm sorry, and coming out with a new life in their little.
I don't know what you're thinking there. I mean, you just watched that big boy run 10 yards and go and get that ball. We never took a step forward.
Never.
Trips left, split right. Hopkins to the right of Perrin. Perrin looking to throw. Going to have to step up. He may be sacked, and he will be.
Yeah, the only way that he wasn't going to get sacked is they were going to have to hold. They was going to have to hold 52, and
that's a Keir Smith.
Yeah, and then they were. That's the only way. That's the only way they were going to get out of that mess, because he was back there right in the middle of them.
Makes it 2nd and 15. 9:50 left here in the ball game. Malvern's fans getting into it. Twins left, split right. Hopkins to the right of Perrin. Actually, we'll call it Trips left, split right. Give is to Hopkins. Makes the first man miss. Now still breaking tackles. About 3 or 4 broken tackles there. And going to bring up now, looks like about a 3rd and 6.
And it's as we're getting later into the ball game and everything, and thing changes and everything, and our tackling has not been as crisp in the second half as it was the first half, and it's not as been crisp all night as we've seen it in the. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not. We got single coverage on 2 out here.
Twins.
Oh, well, there's no way they were set.
Perrin looking to throw up over the middle. Nobody there. Going to be incomplete. Brings up 4th and 6. Malvern need to be smart here.
Yeah, we don't know what.
I think a lot of those tackling woes can be contributed to a number of different factors. Number one, people are wet. And so, I mean, they are going to be slick. Those jerseys are going to be slick. Number two, you're tired. You've been playing.
Dang right, you're tired.
You've been chasing each other up and down the field. There's been about 1,000 yards of offense tonight. You've been going up and down, and you're just worn out.
Big fourth down here. We get this one stopped.
4th and 6. Twins right, split left. Perrin takes the snap, fakes the give. Rolling to his right, now trying to throw back. Up over the middle's got a man. It is complete. Touchdown, Scrappers.
That's one thing you do. Now, here we go. 2 big plays, a big running play and now a big pass play on 4th down. And somehow, they get behind us, and it's 33-41.
Looks like this time they will attempt the extra point.
Now, we've talked about now is the time the Leopard, it's a must. They've got to answer now, Ben, after this one. The offense has got to go out there, put their nose down, go to work and answer.
We got to get the football first. Aguilar on to attempt the extra point. Kick is away. It's good. 8:40 left in this one. Nashville coming all the way back. Leopards lead at 41-34. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back here to Nashville. It's Nashville. 2 quick scores, and they're right back in this. We got a ball game here in the 4th quarter. 8:40 left in this one. Leopards leading 41-34. Aguilar has the ball teed up. I wouldn't discount another onside kick.
Yeah, I'll bet on it.
It is an onside kick. This time Malvern is going to fall on it.
Okay, the Leopards going to get the ball on their own, 48?
48, like, desperate need of a long drive here.
Yep. Need a score.
You obviously you want to win this football game, but this could be a really good thing for the Leopards. They have not been in a close football game down to the wire yet.
Yep.
And so, just kind of having to pucker up a little bit and have the game in doubt, this could be exactly what the doctor ordered.
1st and 10 from the 48. Simmons looking to run. Nothing there. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Has momentum fully in the Scrappers' favor right now.
Well, a first down will certainly calm things down a little bit, and a touchdown will calm it down a lot.
And the thing about it is, and we've seen it all night long, they're selling out on that run. I mean, and if we get past the line of scrimmage, past the line, their linebackers are right there, and they're inside of 5. They're 8 yards in, off the line, all 11 players.
2nd and 10. Simmons looking to throw. Now going to tuck it, rolling to his right. Unable to beat the one man he had to. Going to pick up maybe one there and bring up a 3rd and 9.
I'll tell you what.
They're pulling out all the stops. That's Mendiola out there.
Yeah, you send Mendiola out there with his speed coming across and everything, and that's a tough situation for anybody, even with said speed and everything, because Mendiola he's that fast, he's that good of a football player, sure tackler.
7.5 minutes left in this one. Leopards up by a touchdown, facing a 3rd and 9, desperately not wanting to give the ball back to a hot Nashville offense.
Leopards may chunk this thing all the way down, come up with exactly the right play, because they're not going to get a play off, obviously.
Run it down all the way to 7:01. Take the timeout. We'll be back with a 3rd and 9 after this. Welcome you back here to Nashville, Arkansas. Leopards facing a 3rd and 9. Simmons takes the snap. Looking to throw. Going to air it out long. Looking for Dupree.
Yeah.
Flags fly. That's going to give the first down.
Yeah, Dupree couldn't they just, I mean, it was defensive holding, interference, however you want to call it, but he couldn't get to his position.
And give Dupree credit, he made sure the officials knew he did the little bit of Academy Award winning stuff there, arms flailing around.
Yeah.
Hey, obviously I cannot run my route right now.
Well, it's an important 1st and 10. I mean, but I tell you one thing, honestly, the Scrappers had good coverage out there. I mean, we've consistently thrown over to our left side, and they've had double and triple coverage over there. Dante caught that one in triple coverage the last time on a big conversion coming this way, and
huge first down for the Leopards. Ball all the way down to the 36-yard line. 6:55 left in this one. Leopards leading 41-34. 1st and 10. Dupree lines up in front of Simmons. Takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Spins off of a man and falls forward. Picks up, looks like about 4 on first down.
If they give him the 30, it'll be 5, huh?
I don't think they're giving him the 30.
Oh,
In fact,
wow.
I think they're giving him the 32.
Yeah.
Will be a 2nd and 6 from the 32.
You know, and I tell you what, Scrappers have really done a good job of slowing down Dupree in the running game here in the second half, particularly, through the 3rd and into the 4th quarter.
Twins left here. Janelle going to be the up back off the left side. Dupree in front of Simmons. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the right side. Got room out over the 25, and he's going to slide down.
He didn't want to run out of bounds.
Smart, savvy play. First down, Leopards. 6:05 left in this one. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line.
I mean, the game plan obviously is you want to get 6 points, but we have not done particularly well with the onside kicks.
And another thing too, they've shown the percentage that they can come out here and they can score quick. So you can't leave. I know we can't take all the time off, but my gosh.
Dupree in front of Simmons again. Takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Pushes forward up over the 20-yard line. So they're going to mark him on the 20. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6.
And this is what you were talking about earlier, Ben. This is kind of like us. Here's what we're going to do. Stop us, Seth. I mean, that's kind of what we're saying.
And, of course, down here it is 4-down territory, so you can absolutely, even if you don't pick up anything on 3rd down and you've got 3rd and 5, you can continue to run the football.
Clock ticks under 5 minutes.
You essentially have 3 running plays to get 5 yards or 6 yards right here.
Twins left, split right. Ball on the 20. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Now bounces to the outside, finds a little bit of room, makes the first man miss, and dives forward.
He got down. It's going to bring up.
He was to the 15. Looks like.
Yeah.
3rd and 1 or 2.
3rd and 1 or 2. So that'll take it down under 4 minutes by the time we snap the ball.
Will be a 3rd and 2. Simmons runs all the way over to Coach Parker to get exactly what we want here. 15 seconds still on the play clock.
Yeah, I tell you, I'd like to get the yard, get a 1st and 10, and, make them use some timeouts or something.
Trips left. Dupree takes the snap, looking to get upfield, falls forward. Going to be close.
Depends on the spot. I mean.
Bad angle for us. First down.
First down. Okay. That's okay.
Bad angle for us, so they did get it.
Yeah.
Nashville only has 2 timeouts. They're going to have to start thinking about when they want to use those. Because Malvern is going to be more than content to allow.
Do they own?
that entire.
Malvern called the timeout. I think
Well,
that
I'm
might
looking
be
at
a
the
mistake
scoreboard.
on the board. We called that timeout
That's true.
earlier in the drive. I think they might have 3 and we may have 2.
Well, I'm a little surprised they're not using those timeouts right here.
Yeah, well, the other side of it,
we can get a first down, but we can barely get a first down, it looks like.
Simmons lowers the shoulder trying to get forward.
I would think they're going to call timeout right here.
To about the 12.
Nope.
Oh, they're going to say 13. Maybe no gain. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'm
a little perplexed as to why they're not using their timeouts.
I am too, because we're obviously in 4-down territory.
15 seconds left on the play clock, 2:40 left on the game clock. Leopards lead 41-34, trying to add to it. 2nd and 10, ball on the 13-yard line. Dupree to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap, give to Dupree. Room to the outside. Being drugged, fights off of it, dives forward down to the 5-yard line.
That's close.
Surely they'll call timeout here.
It's going to be 3rd down, but I don't know how long it's going to be.
And they take their timeout.
That is Nashville's first timeout.
All right. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here. Leopards leading 41-34 with a 3rd and 1?
3rd and
2 at their own. At the Scrapper 6-yard line. That time's a factor. And
6-yard line is. It looks a lot closer to the 5 from my angle right here.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's sitting on the 5.
But my angle, I also can't tell exactly where the down marker is either. So,
another thing too, and one scenario is, and if something happens and the Leopards don't score on this down and they get a 1st and 10, it just puts that much more pressure on what the Scrappers are going to do because time-wise, timeouts and the clock running.
2:20 left in this one. Nashville now down to 2 timeouts. Huge 3rd and 2 right here. Ball on the 5-yard line. Looks like Simmons will be split out to the right, meaning this is on Dupree. Janelle and Harrison, the upbacks to each side. Dupree takes the snap, gets forward. He's going to have enough for the first down to the 1-yard line.
Great. Didn't score. I'm sorry.
You don't need that microphone.
Great. That's good stuff. Okay. I'm telling you. Sorry, Super Deuce. I want you to score, but I guess they're going to save their timeouts.
Malvern going to be able to run this under 2 minutes. Ball on the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. Going to have a man split to each side. Harrison and Janelle going to be the upbacks. Dupree going to be the quarterback. And for all intents and purposes, this is all on Jalen Dupree. He takes the snap. He will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Malvern.
Leopards would end up with at least a 13-point lead, maybe a 14-point lead here with 1:45 left. And we've seen them score. I'm not going to say anything, though, Seth, but because we've seen them come out here one series, one long pass, and then that quarterback take off and 2 scores. Boom, boom. That's how they got that 14 quick.
This will not be over until 000s hit the clock.
Till we can start talking about something else.
Oziel Martinez on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is away.
That's not only
it's
that's
good.
Pretty. Listen, that's a good-looking one, Ben.
It is a good-looking one. 1:45 left here in the 4th quarter. Leopards lead at 48-34. We'll be back after this.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation is here for you. Whether illness or injury sideline you, Encore will tailor a rehabilitation program for your needs. Meet Helen Haley, one of our rehab residents.
And what'd you come to Encore for?
Because I couldn't walk.
How's your experience been here, Encore?
It's been good. Everybody's good. Everybody treats me good. They feed good. It's been wonderful.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation and the Malvern Leopards, a winning combination.
Right,
Welcome you back here to Nashville. Leopards score. Make it 48-34. 1:45 left here in the ball game. Angel Perez has the ball teed up for the Leopards. Hopkins back deep to receive for the Scrappers. If you're just joining us, this has been an exciting one full of offense. This fourth quarter has been high octane. Kick going to be fielded at the 32-yard line. Going to be dropped just shy of the 40. Malvern's defense allowed a couple of quick scores. Now it's time to settle in and make Nashville work for every bit of this.
Yeah, it's they had success on that last touchdown. You know, the long pass on fourth down. So we've got to expect to see that same route again or something similar to it, and put a little pressure on our corners and safeties.
Yeah, you just want to make sure that you don't get beat deep, nothing behind you, and you want to break down and make sure that you keep the runner in front of you once they cross the line of scrimmage, because the quarterback's hurt us with his legs also.
1st and 10 from the 40. Trips left, split right. Back to the right of Perrin. Perrin looking to throw. Now flushed out to the right. Going to have to step up, look to run, and he is dropped. Going to pick up some yardage there, but Davian Jenkins came in like a missile.
Yes, he did.
And you will give up 3 or 4 yards all day long right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
1:23 and counting. Nashville's receivers not in any real hurry to get to the line and get set. Twins to each side. Here's the snap. Perrin looking to throw. Out towards Hopkins. Going to be dropped. Bring up 3rd and about 7. Caught 6.
The question for Nashville is, do they try to get it all? Or do they run a route right at the sticks, and if they're a little short, they live with it? It doesn't change what you do if you're Malvern, though. Just nothing behind you.
Nope. Yeah, keep the ball in front of you and ball carrier. Okay.
Twins to each side. Perrin takes the snap, looking to throw. Airs it out, going to fall short. If anything, incomplete.
Yeah. Oh, boy, he looked at it hard.
Caradine almost comes up with the interception.
Yes, he did.
And that really should have been completed. He just short-armed it.
Yeah.
And he was open for a long time. I mean, if he gets that ball out, it's a completion, but
4th down here with minute 4 left, and stop here. It's ball game.
The good news is this is not what Nashville's built to do. They like to run the football, so trying to pick up a bunch of yards through the air.
4th and 6, Twins to each side. Perrin takes the snap, looking to throw. Pressured, now steps up, trying to keep his eyes downfield, lets it loose. It's going to go incomplete. Malvern takes over on downs.
And we can take a knee. We can knee this one out.
Yep.
.57 seconds left. It is important to up being 2 scores. Surely they won't, but they do have 2 timeouts left. They could try to get the ball back one more time, but I don't know what good that would do. As the rain starts to fall and the Scrapper crowd heads for the exit. Malvern going to come to the line. Twins left, 2 up back. Simmons alone in the backfield. 57 seconds left in this one. Simmons takes the snap, looking to run off the left side. Stay in bounds. He goes out of bounds. It's going to stop the clock at 50 seconds.
Yeah, and Coach Plumlee's confused.
Said, what are you doing? Said such a competitor, though. He sees that edge there, and he thinks, if I can get between these guys, I can get to that goal line. I can get me one of those TDs.
Well, now you got to go for the first down. I mean, now you got to.
If they choose to use their timeouts, you most definitely do. 2nd and 2.
But you really can't wait around to see if they're going to use the timeouts because.
No.
Twins to the left. Simmons takes the snap, runs up, wasting time now, tries to power forward, going to get.
He got across
now
the 35.
They may very well call timeout because they can stop it enough times to get the ball back.
Down marker went to 4th down. They're doing everything they can down here. Should be 3rd down. Doesn't matter. Does not look like Nashville's going to use a timeout.
I tell you one thing, there's going to be a lot of people watching this and listening to it. Nashville, listen, they get in the playoff, they're going to cause some people some problems because they're in one of those situations that they've got athletes. They're Nashville. They don't give up, and we got a big one next Friday night, guys.
Yeah, I can tell you there are a couple of conferences Nashville would win.
Oh yes,
in 4A.
Yeah.
And that sets up the showdown next week that we've been wanting all year.
Yep.
Took care of business, and so we really, really would love to see a big crowd. We'd love for you to listen to us, but we would really prefer for you to be at Claude Mann Stadium.
I tell you, come out and be part of it. If you want to, you can listen to us, next Saturday morning or Sunday up until Thursday on the replay, because come out and watch it yourself, and then watch us later and give us a critique. No, don't do that. Just watch it, Seth.
Huge win, first win down here in Nashville, and like Ben said, that sets up a clash of the undefeated. Battle of the Belt rivalry between Malvern and Arkadelphia and Claude Mann Stadium. We expect it to be packed. Each and every one of you listening to this, show up Friday night, be loud for these kids as they play for a conference title. As always, we thank you for listening. Leopards take this one 48-34. We'll be back with you next week for the Battle of the Belt. As Ron McNamara and Ben Dial, I'm Seth Roberts. Stay classy.